Okay, welcome to our next flip lesson. This is looking at temperature, so we're continuing on with measurement. And what we have here is your standard thermometer. And in Canada, we like to work with Celsius. Sometimes you hear Fahrenheit, okay, but Celsius is what we like to work with. I just have some examples here. And this is an interactive thermometer, so I can plug in a number here. And the thermometer should move. When I hit enter, there it goes up to 10. So here's our 0. Here's our 0. So think of this as being like the halfway point. Anything above it would be a positive number like this, 10. Anything below would be a negative number. So if I just put a negative, like a minus sign in front of it, it should go down to here. Okay? So what we have is we need to have kind of an idea of where these things go. So whenever we think of water boiling, okay, so if your parents are cooking and the temperature of water boiling when it starts to bubble is actually, it's 100 degrees Celsius. Now, this thermometer, I'm going to show you something here, doesn't go up to 100 degrees. So I might get an error message. Yes, I do get an error message because it goes to 50. But you can imagine it would go way up here, way past this thermometer is 100 degrees. Okay? When you think of a hot day, like you're outside and it's a hot day where you want to go swimming, that's around 30 degrees or 32 degrees. So it's right around here. 30, 32 degrees is what we'd say a hot day, okay, where you'd be outside nice and sunny. When you're in your home, okay, so room temperature, when you're inside your home, room temperature would be around 20 degrees Celsius. You can see it kind of go down. And water freezes, that's kind of easy. Water freezes at 0, okay, so right in the middle, that is when water freezes. So 0 degrees Celsius, the puddles outside would start to freeze. And making a snowman, when it starts to snow and so on, you would like it to be below that. So you would want to make a snowman would be like -5 or even lower than that. Okay. And there it goes down there. Okay, to have a good time making a snowman. So we want to have an idea of where these go. Okay, so we'll review this again tomorrow with some of our lessons. But here's an example here that you'll need to work with is least to greatest, and we'll use this to kind of see where things are. So think of least as always being down here, and greatest being very hot. So down here is very, very cold, so -40. This is like Arctic weather. And then way up here, 50 degrees Celsius is very, very hot. That's a very, very hot day. Okay, we'll probably never get that hot. But we can just simply plug in these numbers to get an idea of where they go. And we want to kind of keep track. So -18 is right here. So if I plug in 26, I'm going to jump up. So I know that 18 is less than 26. But now I have this -14. So where is that? Goes from where 18 was right here. So 14 is right above it. So -18 is the lowest, followed by -14. Now I just want to see where 14 Celsius is. Yeah, it's right up here. So when I go to go from least to greatest, I would know that 18 degrees Celsius followed by 14 degrees Celsius followed by 14 followed by 26. This would be in order from least to greatest. When I plug in, I can see it just slowly rise. So from very, very cold to still cold to kind of warm to hot is what we're looking at. So this is kind of the work that we're going to be doing tomorrow. And so take some time and review it. Watch the weather news and so on. You can see how you can see the temperature outside and what it is and so on. And even our vehicles now has a temperature gauge on the dashboard. You can see how cold it is outside. Okay, so take some time and we'll look at this tomorrow.